in interviews? Now, you must be wondering, this is a very silly question. Should I reveal my current salary in interviews? Good evening, everyone. Let me ask you this now. What if revealing your current salary too early is the exact reason you keep getting under offered, underpaid, even when the company's budget is much higher? Let me repeat this. What if revealing your current salary too early is the exact reason you keep getting underpaid or under offered, even when the company's budget is much higher? Think about it. Because many professionals unknowingly walk into interviews already limiting their own earning potential. Not because they lack talent or capability, but because they enter compensation discussions without a strategy. And today, we are going to unpack this practically and honestly. Now, before anyone misunderstands this topic, I'm not saying hide information. I'm not saying play games. I'm not saying be dishonest. I'm not saying any of this. This conversation is about understanding market positioning, negotiation psychology, compensation strategy, professional communication maturity. Salary discussions are not only HR processes, they are perception conversations. And by the way, today is episode 55 of the 365 live sessions journey on career growth strategies. Every day, we are decoding practical career situations that professionals genuinely struggle with, but rarely discuss openly. So let's answer the question directly, not beating around the bush. So, should you reveal your current salary in interviews? The answer is it depends on when, how, and why the question is being asked. Because timing matters, timing changes the leverage. Let me share with you some facts. Fact number one: your current salary often becomes an anchor. This is important psychology. In negotiation research, anchoring means what? In negotiation research, anchoring means the first number introduced, the first number that you have introduced heavily influences the rest of the conversation. Let me repeat this. The first number introduced heavily influences the rest of the conversation. So, if your current compensation is significantly below the market standards and you reveal it too early, many organizations unconsciously build offers around your past salary instead of actual market value, instead of your actual market value. That's why two equally skilled professionals can receive very different offers. One negotiates from the current salary history, the other negotiates from market value and strategic positioning. There's a huge difference. Now, here's another reality professionals must understand. Fact number two: companies usually already have compensation structure or salary bands or compensation bands. Most established organizations already know the budget ranges, internal salary structures, market benchmarks, and also the compensation limits before even the interview begins. So, the smarter conversation can be this: I understand from the market benchmarks that the band structure, the salary band structure may be this. However, I would like to know the compensation range budgeted for this role here. Instead of immediately disclosing your exact current number. This shows your awareness of the market or the industry trends. That shifts the conversation strategically. Strategy number one: focus the discussion on value, not only history. This is critical. Weak positioning sounds like this: currently, I am earning this. Stronger positioning sounds like this: based on my experience, scope handled, and market benchmarks, I am exploring opportunities aligned with the value I can bring. Notice the difference. One is backward looking, the other is future value focused. That changes the perception. And honestly, many professionals reveal their salaries too quickly because they feel uncomfortable. They fear losing the opportunity. They fear sounding difficult. They fear appearing non cooperative. But remember, professional negotiation is normal. Senior professionals learn how to navigate compensation discussions strategically without becoming defensive or emotional. So, here comes strategy number two: understand your market value before interviews. This is where many professionals struggle badly. Before entering interviews, understand the market compensation trends, demand for your skills, industry salary benchmarks, your replacement value, and last but not the least, competing opportunities. Because clarity increases negotiation confidence, and confidence changes communication quality. Strategy number three: do not lie. Do not lie, but don't undervalue yourself either. Never undervalue yourself either. Do not lie. This balance matters enormously. Never manipulate compensation data dishonestly, but also do not rush to emotionally surrender your negotiating power. Professional maturity means calm communication, strategic thinking, and strategic timing, clear positioning, market awareness, not fear based disclosure. And as I promised in episode 50, that I'm going to share some bonus tips almost every day. And here comes the bonus tip for you: executive communication framework. An executive communication framework you can use if recruiters push aggressively for current salary information. You can say, I would be happy to discuss compensation expectations. However, I would first love to understand the role scope, responsibilities, and value expectations to ensure alignment from both the sides. Simple, professional, strategic. No confrontation, no defensiveness. This is executive communication maturity. And honestly, many professionals unknowingly carry old salary limitations from previous environments. Sometimes they were underpaid because they stayed too long in one organization. Their visibility was low. They lacked negotiation confidence. They accepted incremental growth passively. That should not permanently define future earning potential. So here's the mindset shift. Negotiate only from your salary history. Learn how to position your future value strategically. That changes career outcomes significantly. If this conversation resonates with you, comment value up below because many professionals are more valuable than their current compensation reflects. And before we close, please block just 10 minutes daily for your own career growth because careers no longer grow only through hard work. And join me again tomorrow at 7:30 p.m. IST for another live session where we continue decoding practical career growth strategies professionals genuinely need today. One conversation daily, one breakthrough mindset at a time. Until then, do not let your past salary silently limit your future value. See you tomorrow.